I wasn't born with good skin, and I have definitely learned some lessons the hard way. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a skincare video for you guys. So here are some of the skincare tips I wish I knew earlier. I gotta say, my journey with skincare over the past 29 years, okay, not 29 years, I would say I started skincare pretty early on, about like 15. So it's been 14 years of self-discovery when it comes to knowing my skin and being on this journey. And I have definitely learned some lessons the hard way because I didn't have anyone to teach me. There was no social media when I was going through my teenage acne episodes and my eczema flare-ups. The only person I could rely on was my mom, and it's just really a lot of trial and error to get to where I am today, like my skin state. So I decided to just do a compilation of 10 simple tips that I personally use and swear by on the daily basis that really helped me kind of regain my confidence, have nice skin. It's still not perfect because I wasn't born with good skin, and I was not one of those people with amazing skin genes. We all have those friends that literally have never broken out in their lives. Sadly, I'm not one of them. I've got dry, sensitive, acne-prone, eczema-prone skin. So I know very well how sensitive skin feels and how much it damages you emotionally, like visually, physically, and everything. So hopefully this video and these tips will help you out, especially for those of you who are just starting out with skincare. I hope you learn it the right way as soon as you can, okay? So the first and most important tip that I have is to know your skin type. Because by knowing your skin type, you know how to treat it and what are the main issues. For me, I always mistook having a shiny, glowy face as having oily skin. But what I didn't know was that every single time after I wash my face, my skin would feel really tight, and it would have this like glow, but when I touch it, it is not oily. That's because my skin is already crying out for help by feeling and telling me that it's so tight that sometimes it will even itch, and then in about 10 minutes, oil will start producing like crazy on its own, and that's when I would start like taking oil blotting sheets and just going in more and more, just removing whatever oils I could see and feel. So that actually led to my skin barrier being severely damaged because I was over exfoliating, over cleansing, over removing of oils because I thought I had oily skin, but turns out I had very dry skin. That was just my skin crying out for help. So my first tip would be for you to know what your skin type is. There are usually 5 different types of skin type. Number 1, normal skin. So these people are very lucky. We've got combination skin, so you feel different skin types in different parts of your face. Dry skin, oily skin, as well as sensitive skin. So it is possible to have a combination of a few types of skin types. For me, I am dry and sensitive and acne prone. So it's good to know what skin type you have so you know how to deal with it. For me, because this video is in collaboration with Abib, one of my favorite skincare brands from Korea, they're extremely gentle. They're sensitive, skin friendly, but at the same time, they've got a wide range of products for every different skin type. So the first one I would recommend is the Assorted Sheet Mask Pack. I talk about their sheet masks so much, not only because they are visually so pretty, they are also really effective. And the sheet mask material is so good, it adheres to your face very well. There's a lot of essence, and I really see a big difference whenever I go in regularly and diligently with them. If you know you've got acne-prone skin, I would say the Heartleaf masks. They're really good for you. If you have very dry skin, I would say the Aqua Fit and Aqua Sticker is really good for you because it helps to give you back and replenish the moisture. If you have very sensitive skin or sensitized skin, you need something healing. So I would say Metacastosite. And of course, if your skin is very dry and sensitive, Honey Fit, because nourishment is key. Here we have Hyaluron. This I feel is a slightly more all-rounded moisturizing and anti-aging mask. And lastly, Yuja for people who have dull skin or pigmentation that want to brighten. So they sell it in a pack of 8 like that. You get to try every single one before you decide to dive into a big box of its own. Highly recommend it. Oh, we also have a giveaway at the end of this video, so please stay tuned to that. So tip number 2 is to apply your products immediately after you step out of the shower. So this applies to both your face as well as your body. I used to make this mistake of just walking around the house and just doing my things and deciding that it's time for skincare only like 2 hours later, depending on my schedule. But as long as you do it right after you step out of the shower, so be it a toner, a mist, something that is easily absorbed by your skin, preferably water-based, that will be really good at just letting your skin drink up all that it needs, and it's the most effective because your skin loses its most moisture in the shower. Then can go in with toners. So Abib has 2 kinds. One is the Heartleaf Calming Toner. This one contains Heartleaf, great for sensitive skin, acne-prone skin as usual. This one is the Rebalancing Toner, which is great for all skin types that help to bring your pH level back to normal. Another tip I like to do right after I step out of the shower is to use these 2-in-1 toner pads. So I've got this Yuja one for brightening, and this one is Pine Needle for days when I'm breaking out. It's great because it's 2-in-1, you don't need an extra toner pad, they're pre-soaked. And I even like to leave it on my skin as like a little mask as I watch my drama, dry my hair. This is to make sure that the moisture is kept all in and locked in. Then, tip number 3 is to always use a piece of clean tissue to wipe your face. I used to be so lazy and I would just use my bath towel to just clean my entire body and then wipe my face. But you don't know how much bacteria there is in these bath towels. Tip number 4, for those of you who are like me that love to shower with hot water, I know how tempting it is to just continue staying in the shower for as long as possible because you just don't want to step out. I know that feeling, but you gotta know how bad it is for your skin, because especially if it's really hot, not only for the skin on your face, your body is also gonna be damaged and you will leave your skin feeling really dry and red, and that's also a main cause for dehydration as well as sensitized skin. Tip number 5. So this tip is something that helped me out a lot when I was first starting to skincare. You know how there are so many products out there that just claim so many things, and you are just very tempted to just buy every single thing, but you don't know where to start. So I would say 3 main essentials that you need. Number 1 is a good cleanser. Number 2 is a good moisturizer. And lastly, a good sunscreen. So these are the 3 main things if you are looking to start building your skincare routine. Slowly, you can start adding more essences, serums, spot treatments, everything on top of that, but you can't skip these 3 steps. So for me, I would highly recommend the Acne Foam Cleanser. This one is for people with acne-prone skin because this contains salicylic acid. Abib also has a Gentle Foam Cleanser. That one is more for all skin types. We also have moisturizer. This is my favorite, the Hydration Gel. It's great for our weather and all skin types as well. And lastly, sunscreen, because sun protection is definitely something that you hear about a lot, and it's very true and very real. The sun is one of the biggest damages to your skin, so you want to protect it for as long as you can. And if you really don't like sunscreens that are very sticky or very heavy, I recommend this. This is the Abib Quick Sun Stick. You just twist it up. I can even apply it on my body and it feels like there's absolutely nothing on it. So it doesn't have any white cast as well. There's even a tone-up version for those of you who enjoy like having a nicer, brighter complexion. You don't like to wear makeup, you can just go in with the tone-up version. But I like to use this. It's great. Tip number 6 is to not use expired products. I know this goes without saying, but whenever you have like half a bottle left and you're just like, this is so wasted and it smells okay, you know, and everything, and you continue to use it, sometimes there is a reason why there's an expiry date written on it. Most of the time, you will be able to find it on like the box. For example, over here, you can see that this one has the 6 months expiry date. So 6 months after you open it, you should finish using it or toss it away. A cream like this has 12 months, so you can use it for 1 full year. Most of the time, bacteria goes in, active ingredients change, they become less effective, or worse still, they become like counterintuitive. That's when you don't want to put those things on your face. So if you really feel that it's very wasteful, then you can always apply it as your body lotion. is mistake or tip number 7 is applying too little sunscreen or just not reapplying them enough. So I know a lot of people don't really know how much sunscreen to use. A general rule of thumb is if you're using a liquid type, to put 2 full fingers or 3 full fingers and then just apply it on your skin. The best thing I would say is to look for one with high sun protection. So you want to look for something at least about SPF 50+, PA 4+, that way you know that you're getting a lot of protection. Another way is to make sure that you're reapplying your sunscreen. So a good tip is to carry something like this in your purse. You can always just kind of dab it on. If you wear makeup, you can dab it on or just take your beauty blender and you just pat it on. Another way is to go for a makeup cushion that has high SPF. So this is my favorite Abib Hydration Skin Shield Cushion Compact. I'm in the shade 22. And one of the main reasons why I love it is because I can reapply it without it being cakey, and it has SPF 50+, PA 3+, which is really, really high sun protection. So I can always reapply this. I know that I'm protected from the sun and my makeup looks fresh. Tip number 8 is to not rush into using any brightening skincare products, especially if you have a skin condition that is still not solved. For example, if you have sensitive skin, sensitized skin, acne-prone skin, all of this, I would suggest dealing with them first and making sure your skincare barrier is built and healthy before you go in with any brightening skincare products, because more often than not, brightening skincare products, they contain ingredients that are a little bit more active and more irritating to the skin. So this was one mistake I made a lot. I always thought that, I have an active acne situation going on, I have a broken skin here going on, but I want my skin to be bright. So I started using a lot of vitamin C's, glycolic acid, and it just made my skin so much worse because I didn't do the basic foundation steps properly. So what I would suggest is to focus more on hydration and protecting products, things that are high in hyaluronic acid, things that are soothing for the skin. So I would recommend the Hypoderma serum. You guys know how much I love this. This is expensive, but it's so good at healing the skin. So for those of you with the above mentioned skin types, highly recommend this. I also really enjoy the Heartleaf essence whenever I'm breaking out, whenever I have lots of redness. And lastly, we have the Abib Enriched Cream that actually contains a very high concentration of zinc oxides as well as panthenol. So these 2 ingredients will really help to rebuild your skin barrier. This one is slightly richer, but if you have broken skin, the protection is what you need. And then once your skin heals, go in with all of your brightening ingredients all you want. Tip number 9 is to be patient with your actives. So you want to slowly add your active ingredients and slowly introduce them into your skincare routine. You don't want to just go to a shop and then buy 3 actives and decide to use 3 new serums with 3 different actives all at one go. And by actives, I mean your AHA, your BHAs, glycolic acid, salicylic acid, azelaic acid, retinols, all these things. They're really, really good at making your skin look nice, but if you put them all at one go where your skin can't take it, that's when you will immediately go from normal skin or healthy skin to sensitive, sensitized skin. And the consequences are just not worth it to deal with. So I would say slowly add them in, or what you can do is introduce them in small little doses, like using a wash-off cleanser. The Acne Foam Cleanser contains salicylic acid, and this is a very easy and gentle way to introduce salicylic acid into your routine because you wash it off. So most of the time, even if your skin is reactive to salicylic acid, you're not gonna have that big of a reaction because you don't leave it on your skin overnight. Another one that is very highly tolerable would be the Luminous Serum Melting Vita. The active ingredient here is ubiquinone Q10. And because it is actually mixed with propolis extract and suspended in this very lightweight oil. Lastly, use your products in the right sequence. I think this goes without saying and it's a very duh thing. But of course, if you are using products in the wrong sequence, you will not only get a residue that is very, very uncomfortable for you, eventually stop enjoying applying skincare. And I believe that skincare is something that is very personal, it's very, very comforting that I love to do and I look forward to doing every night. So it's very important to use it in the right sequence so that your products are giving you their maximum and their best. The rule of thumb is to first always start with something from the lightest all the way to the heaviest, and it really depends on the brand or the product that you're using, because not all toners feel the same, not all essences, not all serums feel the same. So what I would suggest you to do is to first swatch everything at the back of your hand and then kind of rank them from number 1 to number 10 in terms of how rich the texture is, and then you decide to go in from lightest to heaviest. That way your skin gets to absorb everything, and yeah, you want to wait at least 30 seconds in between so that you don't experience peeling or any sort of like clumping of the skincare in your skin. And yeah, these are my tips for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found them useful. And like I promised, there is gonna be a giveaway, so I'm gonna leave the details of what we're giving away in the description box below. We are choosing 3 lucky winners. So if you would like to participate, check out the description box and learn how to participate. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!